Hi, Sherry. Can you hear me? I had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but I just want to make sure that you're able to hear me. Um, oh, let's see, allowed to talk. I think you should be able to unmute yourself now.
Okay,
All right, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
yes,
Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Well, we're 2 minutes behind, so I'll go ahead and get
that's
started
okay.
as quickly as possible. Oh boy, these technical difficulties.
Oh, I
Um,
know. Yeah. And I'm here at the office and my intent was to be at home with my husband. But I got a text from Xfinity this morning that saying our street was gonna be out
oh
of
no.
service. So here I am in his office.
Well, we all you think it would get better 3 years into all of this, but it seems to have gotten worse somehow. Okay, well, since you are our only attendee, I'm just going to leave you unmuted so you can speak at any time. I'm going to go through our formal procedures because it is a formal hearing. And just so that so that we have everything in place. So
Okay,
with that, welcome to the zoning administrator hearing for 17 Paul Drive. We're here to review a use permit to operate a moving company in a light office industrial district, which requires zoning administrator approval. If any member of the public were to join and would like to speak, we'll ask them to press *9 or raise their hand on Zoom to participate once the public hearing opens. As the applicant, you're welcome to make a presentation, but it's just you and I. And I know what your project is, which I don't have the description in front of me, but you have applied to operate a moving company, which we do know is already in operation. You have 8 trucks, I believe, on site to be parked and stored on site, as well as a warehouse used for office space and other storage needs. And there are some additional parking. If there's anything you'd like to add, you're welcome to at this time.
no, that sums up the operations.
Okay, perfect. With that, I'll officially open public comment. Seeing no members of the public, I will close public comment. And I'll have a moment if anybody is on the phone, which I cannot see. So we are good to go. So I will say with that, if the applicant, do you have any questions for me before I make a decision?
No, I don't think so. We presented the site photos just to give you an overview of the project and the property and our adjoining neighbors. So we just feel, what we have, we can park on our street and we'll have a low impact on our surrounding community.
Correct. So wonderful. So with that, I will close the public hearing, close discussion formally. And I will say that staff has found that this project is compliant with our zoning standards. We'll just be including there's several standard conditions. We found that the use of the property, the operation on site is compatible because the business has already been in operation and there have been no complaints. That indicates to us that there is no negative impact on the surrounding community. Per our code, there is a requirement that light industrial uses have 27 parking spaces. That is not the way that you will be using the site, but we can see from previous approvals at the site that those spaces can be accommodated. So therefore, should that be needed in the future, you do comply with that regulation. I will be adding one condition to the approval that no trucks associated with the business be parked on the public street. Looking at the site, that would be probably very difficult, and you have plenty of space there. So that will be the only additional condition put on the project, just that you have your trucks contained.
It's my understanding that we can't park the trucks on the street anyway.
Mhm.
that the oversized vehicles
Correct.
are not allowed on the public streets overnight.
Correct, correct. So that'll just be formalized in your approval, especially for this area. So with that, to say that this project is approved, conditionally approved by the zoning administrator, there is a 5-day appeal period, which available to the public. Anybody who received notice as well can contact me for any questions. And there is that 5-day appeal period, which will end next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Should any member of the public who are not on this meeting and cannot hear me want to appeal the project, it is a fee of $300 for a resident of San Rafael and $4,000 for a non-resident.
To appeal?
To appeal the project, correct.
Got it.
That is technically available to, I mean, yourself, assuming you do not want to appeal an approval, but any member of the public. So with that, I will close the public hearing. And that is the end. In terms of the appeal period, so this is officially closed. So let me just see, my technical difficulties are still in place. But we're all good to go. So with that appeal period, what that just means for you is, because I haven't received any comment from the public, and of course nobody joined today, I think it's very unlikely that I'll receive any comment from the public or any appeal. I mean, we really never see them unless for enormous projects that people don't like. But because I haven't heard anything, I think it's really unlikely. But I won't be able to approve the business license until next Thursday, just so you are aware of that. But on those 8 a.m. Thursday morning, I will approve the business license.
And then how do I get the physical number or license that I need to present for other purposes?
I will let the business license division know. I'm not sure exactly what their process is right now. I think they've changed it a little bit since I was last directly involved. But they will update you with that whole process. And I'm happy to put you in contact with somebody. They're aware too that I had this hearing with you this morning. So I'll let them know my decision actually this morning, remind them of the appeal period, and include you in that email. So that if there's anything that you can do in the meantime, they can get you started on that.
Okay. All right. So at least Thursday it'll be available.
Correct. That's when that's when the planning decision will be final, and then there should be no other roadblocks for you to get that permit, that business license.
All right. So thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for attending today. Nice short 8-minute meeting.
I love that. Efficiency is a good thing.
That's what we're about.
All right. Well, thanks for facilitating this, Renee. I'm very grateful.
Of course, I will get this. We'll be done soon enough, and you'll be able to get that license and continue to operate.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.